Baltic, mate.
All the sweet ones calling me lame. They don't know that I'm going insane.
Debo funds, you can't miss me on road. Debo X Nicks. I'm packed down my balls, the fed stopped us cause they smelt that scent. Oh, savage, I'm playing these games, I'm getting too old on the road like Ken. But April Fools, the joke's on you. But let me not chat too loose, I pick my prey. Doctor.
So there was a quick fasted physique update. I feel like I start every single video with a fasted update. However, that is how we are currently looking 1.5 weeks post show and also 2.5 weeks out from the finals, which is good. We're actually 2.5 pounds down from show day, which is good. We've been digging. I definitely think this is a much better look, a much less stressed look, which I'm going to talk about later in the video. Also, one thing, man, is it's definitely getting far too fucking cold for these garden check-ins, man. It's absolutely fucking Baltic. The best time of day, coffee time. We have actually upgraded the instant coffee, lads. Something I mentioned last time was I like having this new coffee from Lidl, the hazelnut one, which is absolutely fantastic. We tried the double chocolate one, absolutely shit. However, this one here, I do not know how to pronounce that, so I'm not even going to try. One scoop this, one scoop this. Absolute best instant coffee. Somebody actually did mention to me that I should invest in a coffee machine because instant coffee is absolutely shit, and if you're not having a coffee machine, you're not a true coffee lover. I actually have a coffee machine right here. However, I got it when I was on prep in 2019 and I've used it maybe twice. It's such a fucking pain in the arse, and also coffee pods cost like £2. I have like 2 or 3 a day. Ain't happening.
Slurpee Joe.
Shut up, man. How am I meant to no slurp it if it's fucking roasting and burning my mouth? You know, you just interrupted the vlog. I'm going to admit something, lads. I think I'm addicted to coffee. When I finish my last meal at night, obviously I'm absolutely starving, I actually go to bed excited to wake up in the morning, and the first thing I think about is, oh my god, I'm actually buzzing for this coffee. And then honestly, see when I finish my cup of coffee in the morning, I'm actually gutted because I'm like, I have a caffeine cut-off point, so I can't have it after a certain time. And I finish it, and I'm left devastated, mate. The last time I seen you guys was obviously the show day vlog. I just want to say like a massive thank you to every single person who watched it, commented, supported me on Instagram or whatever. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Ben Fitness Fitness. I received an absolute mental amount of comments and messages, and obviously this is just my journey, but the fact that so many people came on it with me and it's not done yet was honestly absolutely fantastic, so it really does mean a lot. But anyway, as of the second I got off stage, we were straight back on diet. The simple reason being is that we simply had to improve, alright? We wanted to improve, alright? There's definitely, from the qualifier, we had 4 weeks, and the last thing we wanted to do was just to maintain the look. We definitely did not want to do that. We can still get more off the glutes, so that's exactly what happened. We went back on diet for a week. I checked in with AJ on the Friday, so 5 days, and then he decided to cut my food even lower. Now on the lowest food I have been on all prep, and possibly for as long as I can remember. We are digging and we are making improvements, and I'll be honest, like I did find it quite difficult. I think after my body getting some more food, and this is something I say to clients as well, like after a refeed, you can either get more food and then feel satisfied and be like, cool, I'm ready to crack on, or sometimes your body gets more food and then it actually craves more and more food, and that's something that's been happening. But of course, we're not going to get more food, we're not going to binge eat or nothing like that. We stick to the plan, we're getting leaner, 2.5 weeks to fucking bring it. Finally, Stim pre-workout is back in. We are going with the Ibiza Juices, the Paradise Crush, and also with the GOAT, the Superhuman Pump. And as always, Ben B10 at the supplement bar for all your supplements, man. This is probably the worst I've felt, if I'm being honest. We have just arrived at King's, we are in for push. And honestly, driving here, man, I just feel like I'm in a fucking trance, mate. It's absolutely nuts. Even sipping the pre-workout, even listening to music, everything, I just feel like there's absolutely nothing there. Obviously, we are not going to feel the best when we're only 17 days out. This is obviously my lowest body weight. This is by far the leanest I've been. This is the lowest I've been in regards to food and stuff. So obviously, energy is going to be relatively low. One thing I obviously enjoy doing is training. It's like a massive part of my life that I enjoy. And right now, it's like, it just kind of is what it is. Training is not really something I'm like, oh, I'm buzzing to go to the gym, I can't wait to go into the gym and smash it. It's the case of, right, cool, let's just fucking get it done. So I'm going to spend 5 minutes sip on the rest of this pre-workout, try and get in the zone, and then I will catch you in the gym for a push session.
I'm packed down my balls, the fed up dust 'cause they smelt that scent. Oh, savage, I'm playing these games, I'm getting too old on the road like Ken. But April Fools, the joke's on you. But let me not chat too loose, I pick my prey. Dr. Goose like Pikachu, yeah, I choose you. I'm packed down my balls, the fed up dust 'cause they smelt that scent. Oh, savage, I'm playing these games, I'm getting too old on the road like Ken. But April Fools, the joke's on you. But let me not chat too loose, I pick my prey. Dr. Goose.
Last warm up done. We went 13 for like 2 or 3 there and it felt decent. Last week I got 15 for 7. However, because the machine starts so far back, I'm going to have to get somebody to help me in the first one, man. So, yep, magic, thank you, mate. Yes, come on. Oh, 7. Same as last week.
April Fools, the joke's on you. But let me not chat too loose, I pick my prey. Dr. Goose like Pikachu, yeah, I choose you. I'm packed down my balls, the fed up dust 'cause they smelt that scent. Most savage, I'm playing these games, I'm getting too old on the road like Ken. But April Fools, the joke's on you. But let me not chat too loose, I pick my prey. Dr. Goose like Pikachu, yeah, I choose you. Next round there with a snap.
Another lateral raise. Usually I do it standing because there's no like narrow cable stacks in Kings. However, I've seen people doing it on this like, it's like this double stacked seated cable row. And I've seen somebody doing it the other week, and I tried it last week and it's absolutely fantastic. So much better because you obviously, because you're lying, you're more stable. More stability means you can move more weight, more fucking gains, man.
Bro like Keenan and Kel, man got spilled like orange soda. All that they want is confessions like YZ. Fez won't rest till they buy me like Logan. And I passed that zoo to the YG, little Bridget hook, now he won't stop on it.
Yo, the sweet ones calling me lame. They don't know that I'm going insane. I lost my mind, age 15, now I want man's head trying to damage his brain. Swing by a block like Spider-Man. I might need me a Mary Jane. I'm stuck in the tea trying to break down rocks. They come jumping like Dwayne.
So chest and delts done. Now we're on to triceps. Just going to finish on 3 sets of cross-body extensions and then 3 sets of overhead extensions. It's a little post-workout push, pump, physique update.
I'm on the line to dry, a bunch of pigs, a bunch of chickens. Look at the way he got battered and fried. You talk on there like you ride for your gang. I know that you snitch if your life's on the line. Debo funds, yeah, straight up Christian, but I'm too power looking left or right. Ops know I'm a violent guy.
Yo, I walk with a thing that bites like a dog, but still all the cats keep coming. Cause I am a well-known rapper, and they know that the kids upcoming. I came with a bust down coming Rihanna. Got all of my diamonds are shining. I got a drop and I up that day, but I flopped that drop cause of black man's timing. Step round there, put a blade to your head. Now you're looking like 21 Savage, huh? Nobody ain't dead, it's a matter of time till a man time cabbage. 6 months crushing.
Quick physique update done. The lowest body weight I have been all prep. The lowest body weight I've been in almost 3 years, which is mad. And definitely the leanest I have been as well. But overall, a fantastic session, which is obviously very, very good, especially with how I felt before the session. But one thing I want to touch on is obviously the title of this video as well. It's just like my thoughts on show day. Now this is probably not the answer you're expecting to hear. Again, one thing I always want to make sure I do is be very, very real and very, very transparent. Show day was not how I wanted it to be, alright? Nothing to do with the result, alright? Coming 4th out of 16 and uninvited to the finals is absolutely fantastic, of course it is. However, I am somebody who puts so much pressure on themselves, alright? And I put so much pressure on myself to do well that show that I was so stressed backstage, I was so stressed on stage, therefore I did not look my best. If I look at my shots the day before the show compared to show day, I look like such a different person. It's absolutely devastating because of course you want to look your best on show day. However, secondly, most importantly, I'll be honest, I didn't even enjoy it, man. I didn't even get the buzz, I didn't even enjoy backstage, I didn't even enjoy being on stage because I was just constantly thinking, you better do good, you need to place, you need to do this, you need to do that, if you don't, you're a failure. Like, and again, it's just like something I want to touch on because every single person will have self-doubt, and I'm somebody who does get a lot of self-doubt, but the most important thing here is obviously just making sure that you move on. Alright, as I say, that's my 2nd ever time on stage, and again, that lack of experience does show. So with that being said, the biggest thing for me is getting out my own fucking head. The biggest thing is like self-doubt and actually believing in myself. Like, I know I'm good enough, I need to think like that. I'll be totally honest, this is the first time in 27 weeks since I started prep that I'm actually excited to go on stage. Yes, I was excited in the past, however, I was always thinking, you better place, you better do well, if you don't do well, you're this, you're a failure, etc, etc. And having so much negative thoughts pulled every bit of enjoyment out of it, which I cannot do. I am absolutely refusing to work for this long, day in, day out, not to enjoy it, man. So with that being said, we are now 15 days out. Alright, the plan of action is to diet now, continue the fat loss phase. It is October the 1st, it is a Saturday, so I'm 2 weeks out tomorrow. We're going to diet the rest of this week, all the way until Friday, and then we're going to do like a shorter peak. I'm guessing it'll still be relatively the same in regards to food increases, but of course I will show you guys that as well. But as I say, honestly man, like this is the first time I've actually felt that weight off my shoulders. I'm actually excited to go onto stage and do what I fucking love, man. I need to just go into this and be like, fuck it, enjoy it, smile, do your best, and that's all you can do. So sorry if that was obviously a little bit of a negative like thought towards that video, or thought towards show day, but I just wanted to say that just to make anybody realise that every single person does suffer like self-doubt. Sometimes people can always say to me, oh, you're constantly motivated, you're constantly smashing it, you're always on top of the world, blah blah blah. Now as I say, I'm not fucking depressed, I'm absolutely on top of the world, I absolutely love my life. However, you are going to go through tougher times, but again, it's about learning, getting more experience, and how do we move on from that. So the biggest thing for me, enjoy it, relax, whatever the fuck happens, and come in your best, alright? Anyway, 2 weeks out tomorrow, I appreciate the support, I'll catch you all next week.